that down, let's move on and talk about this, shall we? You know what movie's not coming in July? Blade. You know what movie may never be coming? Blade. To really put the emphasis on that point, Mahershala Ali is now not even sounding 100% sure that this thing's going to happen. He was just asked about it, doing promotion on the red carpet of the new Jurassic World movie, which is a bad movie that he was in. And he's pretty good in it, but he can't save the movie. But he was asked by several reporters, including from Variety and The Hollywood Reporter, hey, what's going on with Blade? To which both of his answers were basically, hey, I'm ready to go, man. You got to go ask Marvel. I don't know what they're doing. Here's what comes to us here. This comes to us from Screen Rant, who writes, speaking with Variety, Jurassic World Rebirth premiere, Mahershala Ali claimed that he is ready to play Blade, but it's not up to him. The actor said, call Marvel. I'm ready. Let them know I'm ready. Now we move on to his quote when he was talking to The Hollywood Reporter. On Twitter, The Hollywood Reporter also asked Mahershala Ali about the Blade movie status. Ali said, I'm just taking it day at a time. I would love for Blade to happen. We'll see. I don't know where Marvel is at right now. Let me repeat that. This is Mahershala Ali.
Academy Award winner.
Two-time Academy Award winner Mahershala Ali, the star of this film, saying, I'm just taking it a day at a time. I would love for Blade to happen. We'll see. I don't know where Marvel's at right now.
Wow.
You literally now have Mahershala Ali saying, I don't know if this movie's happening. His literal words are, I would love for it to happen. We'll see. That is movie speak for, I don't know if this movie's happening.
By the way, he was jacked in Jurassic World.
Oh my God, he's huge.
He's huge, and he looked good, man.
He's in the best physical shape of his life.
He looked like
right
he
now.
could tear your head off with his bare hands. I mean, I was like that when you first meet him, like in that bar, his arms were huge.
Massive.
And I'm
he's
like,
looking really good.
He's looking good. And that's what I know he has an action movie coming out that they talked about, I think at CinemaCon.
At CinemaCon, they did,
Your Mother, I think it's what
something
it's
along
called.
those lines.
But he looks great. And the first thing I thought of when he came on screen is like, damn, that son is ready to go.
He's jacked. He's all bladed up.
He is bladed up.
He is ready for Blade,
he's awesome. And he deserves better than that. He deserves better from Marvel, and he deserves better from Universal.
Well, I mean, look, the character, this is not about Mahershala Ali.
No,
right? Like, it's not about whoever the actor is. This has nothing to do with him, other than the fact that he's going to be hired to play in it.
He would be so good as Blade.
He would be such a good Blade, which is why we're so excited. But it really speaks volumes about where they're at right now. When the guy who's supposed to be the star of this film is now literally... Like, you expect the company line of, we're working hard. I think we're making progress. We're committed to delivering this great experience to our audience and all that kind of stuff. But no, he's literally saying, I don't know. I would love to do it. I'm ready to go. I have no idea where Marvel's at. I hope we get to do it. We'll see. I mean, that is not exactly... You know what, Rob, honestly, and I don't mean to sound just as a pessimist, but I think it might just be time for Kevin Feige just to come out and say, hey guys, this has not really ever happened in the history of Marvel, but we have decided to pull a film from our slate and just say, we had all these great intentions for Blade, but out of 35 plus movies, we've come along a project that we wanted to do that we're just not being able to crack, and just say the Blade movie is officially off the books. At some just to stop the speculation and to stop, just come out and say it.
But also, Ruth Carter, when I interviewed her on this channel for Sinners, the Academy Award winning two-time Academy Award
Black
winner,
Panther, yeah.
She was saying that she was in the middle of doing Blade and she was designing costumes, and it was set in the 1920s, and that alone was something that was exciting to me because, she's amazing. And then luckily she got to move over to Sinners and work with Ryan Coogler again. But I'm like, a Blade movie is set in the Marvel Cinematic Universe in the 1920s. Bring it on. If it's like Robert Eggers doing Nosferatu or something. And that really made me excited, which means they were pretty far down the line. If she was designing costumes and she could tell you that some of it was set in the 1920s, I'm curious as to why they abandoned it. Why? Why would you abandon that?
Well, they clearly didn't like the way it was. They
I guess not.
Clearly didn't like what they had there.
But that's just...
Well, okay, so let me ask you though, Rob, at this point, like with all the writers turnover and all the directors turnover and all the delays, remember, this movie was announced on the same stage at the same time that they announced Thor: Love and Thunder. That movie has been produced, came out in theaters, came out on streaming years ago now. And this movie is still not had day one in front of a camera. And now we have Mahershala Ali saying, I'd love to do it. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know where Marvel's at right now. Let me just ask you this, like straight up. At this point, how are you feeling about this movie even happening?
I don't think it's going to happen. And I'm fascinated by it because I've maintained, even despite Werewolf by Night, I think one of the big problems that they've had is the supernatural, and which is a big part of the Marvel Comics universe. I mean, hell, the X-Men took on Drax with a great Bill Sienkiewicz cover in an annual. I think they really they did not know how to incorporate this. There was too many questions that vampires, especially in the Blade universe, brought into the MCU that they realized that they might have been insurmountable questions. But if you go back and you look at, I mean, Marvel always went back to the comic books, at least in the first three phases. They went to Civil War. They went to the Winter Soldier. They went to famous comic book storylines. They adapted them. Age of Ultron. But why not? There's got to be, you can't tell me that there wasn't a good Blade, a good few issues of Blade that you could use to adapt into a movie. It's wild to me.
But having a good issue you can adapt and actually doing the adapting.
I know. It's perplexing to me that, especially because it's not like they didn't make one kick-ass Blade movie or two. Call Guillermo del Toro up and go, hey, buddy, what would you do? You did Blade 2. Everyone loves that. What would you do for the MCU? Just pick his brain. Take him out to lunch. I'm sure you could have solved your problem in an afternoon at like Nate and Al's or Bob's Big Boy. That's close to Disney.
Anyway, guys, the question is for you. What do you think about this? Even Mahershala Ali, the proposed star of Blade, is saying, I don't know where things are at. I'm ready to go. I've been ready to go for 3 years, 4 years. I would love to do it, but I just don't know. I don't know. Where's your anticipation level? Do you actually think this movie's still happening? I'm really starting to doubt it. It has been years and years and years and years since he came out on that stage, and we are nowhere closer to getting this thing done. And now even he is starting to doubt it. Whatever you guys think about this, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.